thanks for tuning in. I'm Jenna Budell with the WJTS News. A church that was built by immigrants for immigrants over 100 years ago is getting its second complete renovation. The St. Joseph Parish held a press conference Thursday at St. Joseph Catholic Church, speaking on the renovations the church will be undergoing. Studies for the renovation began in 2017, and now work will move forward. Work will begin in May when the work begins on the exterior of the church. Tuck pointing and conservation of the grand stone and the bell tower will be focused on. Come September, interior work will begin. The church will get a greeting area, a separate space, as well as structure updates. There will also be new paint designs on the ceiling. Interior work will close the church for about 1 year. Services will continue in the Parish Center. The chairperson of the Renovation Committee, Alan Huffman, says that this renovation will be a way to give the church a new sense of life.
I do feel it is important for us to get current because the younger generation are expecting different things. We've recently worked on a strategic plan for the parish. We've got some major goals, so we're really trying to rejuvenate and reinvigorate the parish.
The renovation will cost just under $10 million. The money will be raised through the Our Time Capital Campaign. Chairperson for the Our Time Capital Campaign, Dan Fritsch, says that the cultural impact the St. Joseph Church has had on Jasper and Du Bois County is more than just a religious gathering place.
I think it covers three areas. First of all, it covers our faith. So it was built on our faith, and it still stands on our faith. I think the second thing is the caring part of this church community. I keep telling everyone it's not just about this building. It's about what it represents in this community, the caringness that we have as a community for people. And then the last thing is the hope. They didn't build this church 150 years ago without having hope that it would flourish and continue to grow and nurture this community. So really, those are the three things I think that this structure helps represent for this area.
The pastor for St. Joseph Parish, Father Eugene Schmidt, says that the renovations will make the church feel more welcoming than before.
The church at times can look a little dark, and I think this will make it not bright. We don't want it like bright, but a warm brightness to it, warm glow to it. And, I think the sound, there's, some of the elderly struggle to hear, especially because everything bounces in here. And we think with our sound engineers, we can make the sound really directed just at their level and not bouncing off the walls. So we really think we can improve the sound and we can improve the lighting. So those are two things that'll probably see a change.
More information can be found at stjosephjasper.org. The City of Jasper is accepting applications for its 2021 Summer Internship Program. Students can apply for 3 different internships: art, community development and planning, and a legal internship. Art interns will help in several areas within the art department, assist with show equipment, help with projects, and support the JCAC website. These interns will also work with the Summer Art Ventures programs and classes and support the annual Chalk Walk Arts Festival. Community interns will help in the city's community development and planning department to learn how the city operates. They will also gain experiences in how these operations relate to economic development, community development, planning, and communications. Applicants must be able to write news releases and assist in creating various mediums like print and video. To be eligible, students must be enrolled in a related degree field. Legal interns will assist the city attorney in various areas by researching statutes, recorded judicial decisions, and other legal resources and materials to prepare responses to legal matters. The interns will also draft correspondence, memoranda, rules, and/or regulations, case summaries for review, approval, and signature and/or use by the city attorney. Applicants must be enrolled in a related degree field. To apply, submit a resume with a cover letter of interest to hra@jasperindiana.gov. It's time to spring forward. Daylight savings time starts this weekend. Hoosiers need to set their clocks forward by 1 hour before heading to bed on Saturday night. Daylight savings time starts at 2 a.m. It's a good time to check the smoke alarm and install new batteries. 20 Hoosiers lost their lives in house fires between January and February. Taking time to change batteries and check smoke alarms in your home gives your loved ones the chance to escape a residential fire safely. Hoosiers are encouraged to have a smoke alarm on every floor. Smoke alarms relatively are inexpensive. Many fire stations and related organizations have programs that offer free smoke alarms, especially to low-income families, senior citizens, and those who need to evacuate a home in danger. For more information, visit in.gov/DHS. A new grocery store is coming to Jasper this summer. Schnuck Markets Incorporated announced plans to bring a new format grocery store to Jasper. The leased 18,000 square foot Schnucks Fresh store will include a heavy focus on fresh departments such as produce, meat, seafood, and bakery. The store will add approximately 30 jobs to the local economy and will be located in the former Cash Saver building in the Germantown Shopping Center at the corner of North Newton Street and West 36th Street. The Jasper location will mark Schnucks' 7th Indiana store, joining 6 others in the Evansville area that currently employs 795 teammates. Hiring at the new store will begin approximately 6 weeks ahead of the store's opening. More details on the hiring process will be shared once the company finalizes the store's opening date. Jasper is getting a new restaurant this fall. A McAllister's Deli is expected to move in on the city's north side in front of Kohl's. The menu has a variety of items, including sandwiches, soups, salads, and more. The deli will be able to seat 120 guests, have a small patio, and a pickup window. The deli is expected to open its doors in October. The DuBois County Chamber of Commerce is hosting another virtual chat at the end of the month. The chat takes place at 8:30 a.m. on Tuesday, March 30th, and will feature Director of Medical Management for the Memorial Hospital Services and Health and Wellness Department, Susan Weisheit. Weisheit will be highlighting programs and services that Memorial Hospital and Healthcare Center offers to local businesses and community members. Chamber members will be sent a link to participate. If you would like to join the chat and are not already a Chamber member, please email info@DuBoisCountyChamber.com for the link. For more information and to learn how to become a member, visit DuBoisCountyChamber.com. The Indiana Department of Revenue is taking steps to keep Hoosiers safe from identity theft and tax refund fraud. The DOR's Identity Theft and Tax Fraud Prevention Program works to keep customers' identification and refunds safe through a set of verification and fraud rules used to analyze each individual tax return. These rules help identify and stop attempted fraud before the tax return ever enters the tax processing system. The program also requires random Hoosiers to submit an identity confirmation quiz. This confirms that returns submitted to the DOR were filed by the actual person listed on the return and helps make sure the refund goes to the right person and destination. Those who receive a verification letter from the DOR are not suspected of identity theft or having their information stolen, but are a part of the overall verification process to keep funds from getting into the wrong hands. To learn more about the program, visit dor.in.gov. Several top members of Governor Eric Holcomb's team, including the state's health commissioner and emergency services director, are asking Indiana lawmakers not to limit the governor's emergency powers. Health Commissioner Christina Box and Department of Homeland Security Director Stephen Cox testified at a State House hearing Thursday. They warned that limiting the governor's broad emergency powers could make it tougher to fight the next state emergency. Lawmakers say the legislature needs more say in how emergencies are ordered in the state, if for no other reason than to offer some balance. The new federal spending package is worth just over $7 billion to the state of Indiana. The plan, which President Biden signed Thursday night, will send $3 billion to the state, send another $2.5 billion to local governments, and send $2 billion more to Indiana schools. At least 20% of that school money is earmarked to help kids make up for what they lost to distance learning. The University of Evansville is still planning to cut several majors and say goodbye to dozens of faculty members. But the school's restructuring plan isn't as sharp as first announced. The school's president, Christopher Petrekowicz, Thursday says Evansville is restructuring its restructuring plan. Majors in art history, philosophy, and religion are being dropped. But majors in computer engineering, electrical engineering, and software engineering are only being paused. Evansville's music major is being kept. The school originally was going to cut them all in a cost savings move. Just over 24 professors have agreed to retire or leave, though the original plan was to cut about 40 jobs. After a month of falling steadily, the daily amount of COVID-19 cases appears to be leveling off in Du Bois County. The Indiana State Department of Health reported 6 new cases and no additional deaths on Friday. There have been 5,966 total cases in the county since the pandemic began and 112 COVID-19 related deaths. The county's 7-day rolling average for all positive tests is 4%. For more information, visit coronavirus.in.gov. 21,142 more Hoosiers are now fully vaccinated against the novel coronavirus. As of Friday, 1,230,710 first doses have been administered. 792,217 residents are fully vaccinated. 22,953 Hoosiers have received the single-dose vaccine. To schedule a vaccination, visit ourshot.in.gov. Now stay tuned. Weather and sports are still to come on WJTS News.